Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
In this video, I'll share with you an incident that took place. It's with regards to a gentleman who was searching for a job in UAE and couldn't get a job for quite some time. And why he couldn't get a job, I'll explain to you in this video, and feel free to let me know your thoughts. There's a little bit of learning which I feel will benefit a lot of people. Okay. So this particular guy, he has known me for, I think, over 10 years from my days in Dubai, and he was part of my, I had a coaching community where I would coach people, and we would meet once a week. So he used to come there, and those days, obviously I was not charging as much as I'm doing now because I was just starting my career path. So it was very affordable. Okay, we would have once a week, just charge people like $27 or $100. And along with that, there would be food and all that. So we would have like a lunch. So I was just building up the community. So I was to always give valuable points, insights, like how I do on video now. I used to train and teach people as a group. So I'd given a lot of pointers and all that, and this guy used to meticulously take down the notes. And over the period of time, this guy really implemented what strategies I thought. He was not my one-to-one client. He used to come for my coaching sessions. And, his position grew, obviously, from what he was earning. I think he started off at, in terms of dirhams, okay, he started off at like 5,000 to 6,000, okay? And in a period of 10 years, I would say that he really climbed up the corporate ladder. The last position that I know was at think at like a territory manager or something like that. So from 6,000, he was getting almost 25,000, which is an incredible achievement. Incredible. Okay. It's not to be underestimated. Many people, they can't do it in even 20 years, they can't do what he achieved in 10 years, maybe in a lifetime. Okay. But now here is where the problem started. As he was aiming higher and higher, obviously he upgraded himself in terms of his knowledge. He upgraded himself in terms of his personal brand. He dressed up very well. He bought all these accessories related to success, expensive car, expensive house, expensive lifestyle, expensive suit. Like before he used to wear just simple Casio watch, started wearing a Rolex. Okay. So yeah, that added to his personal brand. But now what happened is he reached a particular point where he got terminated. And at that time, obviously I didn't know, but after he couldn't get a job for almost a year, 1 full year he couldn't get a job. And that was where he approached me again. And he told me, I've been trying to get a job, not got a job. I don't know what the hell is happening. I've spent a lot of money being unemployed, and I'm eating into my savings. What exactly am I doing wrong? So I told him, can you show me your profile and all that? Because I need to dig into what is he doing. So because he was part of my groups, I had his old resume. Okay. And he gave me his current resume. His current resume was, if let's say, for example, a superstar is coming from, let's say, a movie celebrity star, and you want to make a brochure, okay, it wasn't a CV, it was a brochure. And the way he stood there, the photograph that he took, the fonts were almost like golden. He had gold fonts, big, fancy title under his name, and his resume was like, he didn't look like an employee. Rather, he looked like one of those, individuals who could create magic in an organization. In other words, he was overselling himself so much. He was overhyping himself so much. He was like he positioned himself like a CEO, like as if he was like, comparable to an Elon Musk superstar, see, the thing is, marketing yourself, okay, praising yourself, talking about yourself is one thing. But then when it starts moving to a level where it sounds braggadocious, or you're overhyping yourself like you're God's gift to mankind, nobody's going to entertain you, man. And he became so overly confident with his success. See, success, I'll tell you, 10 years, it was amazing what he achieved. It was seriously amazing. But being overconfident about it to an extent where you're literally, imagine a resume with gold font, gold colored font, where your photograph is not like a photograph, it's like you're posing for a, like a superstar event, like you're think a celebrity star, like Tom Cruise is coming and experience the greatness, and every company that he mentioned over there, it was like he generated millions and billions for that company. I told him, boss, what are you doing? He said, Loy, you said personal brand. Yeah, personal brand, yes. But the way you're branding yourself right now is like, I told him, the person who will read your CV will wonder, is he employing, the person will just wonder, am I employing a employee or am I employing a superstar? And, there are so many people who would be absolutely scared to give him a job, because they would think, man, if I take this guy, he might end up taking my job. You're marketing yourself as like a threat, where someone will look at you and say, shit, man, if I give this guy a job, he might take up my job. He's overly qualified, overly everything. And then I told him, decision makers would look at your CV and think, if I employ this guy, I don't think he'll stick for too long, because the way he's marketing and promoting himself, if he doesn't feel comfortable here, he'll go off. So why would anyone invest in a guy who they are not sure will continue, who wants to portray himself as invincible? And, finally I told him, see, listen, if you are as good as you claim to be in your resume, with this gold font and this and that, companies should be knocking at your door, man, instead of you looking for a job. The very fact that you're taking your resume and asking other people to give you a job means you're not as good as you think you are. And then here's the best part. Instead of him having a listening ear and being humble, he was lecturing me. The guy who used to come to my sessions, Loy, listen, you're still old-fashioned. Yeah, I'm not the same guy you are talking to before. Today I've achieved this, that, and I've met the who's who, CEO. Just for old time's sake, I just kept quiet. Finally, when he didn't stop, he went on. Said, listen, boss, you came to me because you're unemployed. I didn't come to you. Okay? And if you have all the answers, you don't need to come to me. I said, you can live within your bubble and your ego and your belief systems. See who gives you a job. And if nobody gives you a job, remember, you'll pay the price. It's you who's losing all your savings. It's you who nobody wants to help. It's you who nobody is calling back, which clearly shows the bullshit you put on your CV. You better change it because you're overselling yourself. And your asking price is maybe not in line with what the market is ready to offer. In 10 years, yes, you have changed a lot. I've changed a lot. But you're forgetting the market has equally changed a lot. And where once upon a time you would have massive demand for your services, maybe today there is none. Maybe nobody cares. So, it's like I told him what he didn't like what I had to tell him. Finally, well, he did send me a message after that. After some time, he ended up blowing off all his savings. He thought he'll do well in India. Relocated to India only to find out in India they don't give a damn what he achieved in Dubai. I told him that, he didn't listen. And so he wanted to come back to Dubai again. I told him, no, it's going to be hard, boss. When you are in Dubai, you could get a job. You go back to your country and from there you apply. They'll say, I want to physically see you. What you'll do? Anyway, what else can I say? See, if there's any worthwhile message I could give you here is, see, being confident about your past successes is good. Yes, you do need to have a track record to believe in yourself. Like you won, let's say a fighter. Okay, you fought one guy, you defeated him. Second guy, defeated him. Third guy. So obviously the more fights you take, the more confident you get. Finally, you'll reach a level whereby you'll think that, man, I'm invincible. I can defeat anybody. And that is where overconfidence comes in. And one day you'll get knocked the fuck out. And people never think or never realize age plays a big role. Age, time, new competition, new competitors. The wear and tear of your body, your joints. That is why do you think a fighter who is at his peak, after he achieves a certain level, after that he keeps losing each and every fight? Because your time is up, man. Same thing about him. Yeah, from where he started to where he reached, absolutely commendable. But now he was overly ambitious, overconfident. And he is not being practical. You cannot expect the market to dance to your tunes. You can't dictate terms to the market. The market does that to you. Anyway, it's a sad thing what happened. He's still trying, I know that. I told him what he had to. He doesn't seem to listen. He still wants a high salary. Well, he lost 1 year's worth of savings and more than that, maintaining the same old lifestyle. Now I don't know what he is doing. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Have you met anybody like this who's so overly confident that they think they can never fail because they've reached a high position? Pretty sure you do. Like my mom and dad, stepdad. What they achieved when they went to Dubai in the early 80s. And they climbed a ladder. Any Tom, Dick and Harry could have joined any company, even as a cleaner, and become a GM or director in 10 years. Because the owner would give them ample opportunities. But today, the Middle East, Dubai, whatever position you join, might end up being stuck there the rest of your life. My parents thought they were invincible after they lost their job, after the mass, the entry of cheap labor into the market. They lost their job after 20 years. And when they were acting overly confident, saying, "Oh, you don't know, 20 years, I have, done this, done that." My mother used to even tell me, "I made you from nothing to where you are today. Don't underestimate me. You don't know what I can do." What she can do? She ended up losing all her savings. Everything she generated and saved 30 years, lost everything. The houses, the property, the land, everything that she built from scratch. And she ended up back in India bankrupt. She came from nothing, went back to nothing. Anyway, that's what I want to share with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Good, bad, ugly, let me know what you think. And yeah, if you know anybody like this, do share the incident without sharing their names or anything. Alright, you guys take care. I'm signing off.